This program is proudly brought to you by Early Landcruiser Spares.
G'day everyone. There's no doubt that right now in Australia we're in the middle of a mental health crisis. There are more than 3 million Aussies living with depression and anxiety. Mental illness can strike at any time, it doesn't discriminate and it can affect absolutely anyone. The most important thing to know, if you or someone you know is suffering at the moment, that you are definitely not alone. This isn't your ordinary traffic jam. These kind folks are lined up to raise funds and awareness for mental health issues in Australia. When Beyond Blue put out the call, John Maguire came up with this, the Adelaide 4x4 Beyond Blue Challenge.
Some people do tea and scones to raise funds for Beyond Blue. We prefer to go four-wheel driving.
This group of nearly 1,000 South Australian four-wheel drivers donate to participate. They pack their family and friends and head to some of South Australia's most sensational four-wheel drive parks. Now, I'm the first to admit I didn't know what to expect at a 4x4 park, and I may have had some preconceived ideas, but I've got to tell you, what I found was some of the most generous and lovely people you will ever meet. And the driving? Well, let's just say it was a steep learning curve. Eagle View is about 1 hour out of Adelaide, east of Mount Pleasant, and the 2,000-acre property has over 35 kilometres of challenging tracks.
Vehicles have to be in four-wheel drive, low range for all hilly sections.
There are options for all driving abilities, and at this event, participants had the chance of travelling in a group of easy, medium or hard drives. It's a great opportunity to gain some experience and to test the capabilities of the 4B.
Well, we come down to sort of meet new people, support the cause. It's a real good cause to be here today. I'm having a ball today. It's like the best day ever. I've been looking forward to this day for quite a while.
There will be some challenging spots. There'll be some spots that people will need to be show and how and organise, but it'll be a lot of fun, and the whole idea is, get a heap of mates and friends together and get out there and have some fun.
When you hang around these folks and watch what they do, you can pick up a whole heap of great information. It's knowledge that you can take on your next trip to the outback. Owner-managers at Eagle View, Brenton and Nadine Newman, were happy to get on board for a good cause.
Beyond Blue was fairly important to us to get in behind and help as much as we could. We know of a lot of cases that people really need the support and help that Beyond Blue offers for people with depression and just not feeling as good as they should.
About 92% of all Australians are aware of the work of Beyond Blue, and if they're aware of the work of Beyond Blue, they're therefore aware of some of the things surrounding mental health. So we've come a long way, but sadly, we still have a suicide rate which is double the road toll, which today represents 8 Australians a day.
It's really bad at the moment, and that's why it's so special to me that you guys have come out and support this.
Through life, I've been personally sort of affected by it as well, a little bit, and I'm starting to come through now quite a bit. And without people like this, probably wouldn't be here. That's the whole reason I made the effort and put everything I have into coming out this weekend.
We can raise money for it, but we need to raise the awareness of mental health issues.
Greg Thompson is an ex-SAPOL and now a four-wheel drive instructor. He reckons events like this are good for improving skills, and he's a great supporter of the cause.
35 years with SAPOL, and I've seen many police officers dealing with the same issues that everyone in the community deal with. Fortunately, within SAPOL, there is a lot of support, but there's still a long way to go.
Country people, we're all a bit inclined to, if there's a problem, we go sit in the corner and think about it. We don't talk to everyone about it, and something like Beyond Blue, where they've got somewhere they can approach. There's no pressure. They can talk to a stranger and get it off their chest.
Just get out there and speak to someone. Don't be a tough man, just get out there and do it.
This group's inaugural event at the Eagle View four-wheel drive track is a complete success. 40 cars, 100 people, and a great family weekend that raised over $4,000 for Beyond Blue. The South Australians that have taken up the Adelaide 4x4 Beyond Blue Challenge have a few things in common. They want all Aussies to look after their mental health, and they all want to support Beyond Blue, so help's there for those that need it. They love four-wheel driving, exploring and camping in South Australia. It's not that surprising, SA has it all. Some of the best beaches in the world, the mountain ranges, the outback, and right now we're off to the beautiful Riverland. This is the awesome Loveday 4x4 Adventure Park near Barmera.
Sensational camping here along the river.
Yummy!
You could go for a walk, but of course we're not going for a walk. So we had over 80 cars come out. We had families and individuals come out to support our cause and go for a drive. And to me, every one of these cars represents a person or a family that actually cares. So they're putting their money where their mouth is. They're donating to Beyond Blue to help support those that are struggling with mental health issues. And as well as that, we're raising a lot of awareness and trying to break down stigma around mental health.
A group of passionate four-wheel drivers has taken on a challenging obstacle course in the Riverland, all in the name of charity.
So we've got 8,000 acres here on the River Murray. The whole layout, you can have a, beginner right through to the extreme four-wheel drive, and there's something for everyone.
Park managers put in a lot of effort to host these events. Tony's carved out an exclusive challenge track in front of the tavern folks, so it's time to run the gauntlet.
Yeah, well, the gauntlet, I suppose it's something I've always seen. I'd just like to dig a hole one day with the excavator and see if I can stump a few people, and literally started off easy and got harder and harder and harder.
Really loose, in a hole. It's a good day. Take that a two-wheel drive, you reckon? Let off too early.
It's all part of a little mental challenge there to try and see if we can do it, manoeuvring inch by inch. If you didn't have a shovel and you were stuck in the middle of the bush, how would you do it?
Nearly, but not quite. All good fun, champ. All for a good cause. My word, can't do enough for them.
With the crowd cheering on, and that really changes the whole atmosphere. When someone's cheering you on, you think you can do anything. So.
It was scary, to be honest, but I figured just give it a good shot. I mean, it's all for a good cause. My mate here donated some money for it, so why not? There it is damaged. My bull bar has come into my bonnet. Worth it. It was good fun.
From someone who hasn't done four-wheel driving, just a bit of beach driving, to come out here to do the gauntlet, start to finish, first shot, she did good.
That was fantastic.
Even people that'll tip a car over on the side and that, at the time it doesn't really matter. Maybe a few weeks later it hits the wallet, but it's fun. They're having a lot of fun, and that's what it's all about. A few dents, hit the wallet, that's it. But everyone just keeps coming back.
Oh, it's incredible, yeah, good fun. Not bad at all for a stock Renault, no lift.
We've done a tour through a section of the property we never go. We went down to Creek. I'll beat that myself. No, I'll do that again. When you used to come up to it, you couldn't see it, and you'd slam the brakes on the last minute, you'd be like, oh, and that's where it got its name from.
Awesome time, awesome see heaps of people come out and families enjoying heaps of fun and all for a good cause. We come down with our four-wheel drive club, Fat 4x4. It's basically like a big family.
I love four-wheel driving!
If we got stuck in the mud, there's more boys that'll come in to pull you out just to get there really dirty. So, but it's mainly bragging rights for them, so.
The most important aspect of these sort of activities is that it raises public awareness of issues relating to anxiety, stress and depression. So that is an excellent outcome, and it actually encourages people to think differently about mental health.
There's no way we could do this sort of thing without a place like this and someone like Tony to support it. So thanks to the whole Loveday crew.
We'll make it grow. Next year will be 200 cars, I have no doubt.
When you think about it, there are some analogies between mental health and four-wheel driving. Sometimes life's smooth, but other times the road can get pretty bumpy and rough. We have to stay focused to stay in control. Sometimes life gets out of control, and that's when we need to seek help. We might even need the assistance of someone else to get us out of the bog. It can be a real team effort.
Is that the most bogged you've ever been?
Yeah, mate. It's good to get the lads out and have a chat and have a beer, have a bit of mud, sand. Why would you want to be on the couch? I think I own a few cartons now.
With the right equipment and support of others, we can conquer most challenges. Part of the problem with mental health here in Australia is the stigma that's attached to it. The idea of mental illness being a weakness of character can go straight to the wrecking yard. Depression and anxiety are serious. They're common health conditions that don't fix themselves. A path to recovery might not always be clear, but if you press on, the track will reveal itself. It takes courage to take that first step, to face your fears, and to persist on a journey of recovery. Most people can deal with or recover from mental health issues. That's why it's so important that we get behind groups like Beyond Blue so they can provide services for those that are suffering.
People do struggle Monday to Friday. I see them when they come out here for their getaway. I see them on the upside, not the downside. I've always known that I've got people very close to me with depression, but never really took much notice of it. And, you know, it's opened my eyes up a little bit. Might have to look over my shoulder a bit more and, yeah, put a bit more into them.
I had a friend who took his own life. He's had issues that no one, he didn't talk to anyone about it, and he was only 19 and he took his own life. But it's better off talking to someone, and life is more important than keeping things bottled up.
I did have a couple of stages in my life where it was really low, and my mates helped me out of it, and I'm happy and healthy now, and that's good enough for me.
2 weeks before our inaugural event at Saunders Gorge, we had a close family member take his own life, and so it was a very difficult period. You know, we had to attend a funeral, and it just brought home to me how important it is to be across your mental health. You know, firstly, so that you can look after yourself and deal with the challenges of life, and also to keep an eye out for other people, know what to do and know what to say. I mean, these are things we can learn, and we should.
This, my friends, is the sensational Jakem Farm. It's only a short drive from Adelaide, but I'll tell you what, this place will put you through your paces.
Jakem Farm's me and the 6 women in my life, so to speak. We started this probably 3 years ago. We provide an outing. We got 16 campsites. We allow people to come out here, get away from their TVs, their iPods and so forth. We got playgrounds for the kids. It's just nice to see families getting out the house. It's not about the venue, it's about the cause. And by seeing what John's doing, and the more he does it, the more people are getting involved with it, and the more people are supporting it, and it's making more people aware. So, and people get to work in groups. So you're right there, mate. Can I give my hand out and help you up? Because that's all it is. It's just actually giving that initial first step.
Well, sometimes, of course, you get these big challenges. Like this fella down here, he's stuck, he's bogged in there. We've got some great support. People have come around, rallied really well, which is great camaraderie. We can see we've got well-trained people with very capable vehicles, and hopefully we're going to get this guy out of the pickle that he's got himself in. The boys came to your rescue though. Good job getting you out.
Very good, yeah. Didn't like the brothers on the hill though. Wasn't too happy with that.
Sucked in!
Good job. Well done.
They've just been paying you out.
Nothing better than sitting on the hill watching a bit of fun.
His first problem was driving that patrol.
Don't out-drive the winch. We're going to tackle this hill up here now. I'm in the very capable hands of Jace, and he knows exactly what he's doing. We're in a very capable vehicle, but I think it's a bit like life at times. You've got big challenges, you've got mountains to climb, and what you need is some great support. So we're going to take this on. Are you going to get me up here okay, Jace?
I hope so.
You try it?
How you feeling there, mate?
Good.
I just noticed
all right. You're making it look easy. I imagine that there's a real art to it, though, isn't there?
I think it's confidence.
Yeah.
And it's not panicking.
Yep.
The worst thing you can do is panic. Yeah, there was one moment he changed his face, but that was about it. It is the labour of love. Look, it's held me upright. I've experienced a loss with the suicide, so this is personal to me. It's just very important that, you know, the four-wheel drive industry is camaraderie. Talk to someone you trust. That's the best thing you can do. Reach out. Don't be afraid to get a hug. There's nothing masculine about holding your tears back. I've battled depression. I was on antidepressants. I got into alcohol. I've had my fair share of tough times, but you know, when you actually look out and reach out and find out people are around you and people actually care, it just changes everything.
You can make a free call to Beyond Blue at any time, and they'll help you to feel better straight away and get you started on a recovery plan. The Beyond Blue website is a great place to kick off a new journey. There's truckloads of resources for sufferers and carers with all the latest information about mental health conditions. For some people, being stressed for a long time can lead to anxiety and/or depression. Plus, it can also affect your physical health. We need to make sure we don't turn your hatchback into, well, check this out. George Gagliardi was kind enough to bring this monster along to Jakem to thrill the crowds. With help from the Aussie Blackjack team, Chris Hill and Simons & Clark Transport, this full-house Ford F-150 monster truck circulated for a day and a half. They made a hefty donation to Beyond Blue as well. TJM kindly filled the tank, and boy, does it take some filling.
We've had over 150 cars over 2 days, raised $4,500 for Beyond Blue. Jason and Christina and Steve and the whole crew at Jakem put in an awesome effort.
One thing's for sure, I've had the good fortune of meeting some of the loveliest people you can ever come across. These guys, they are salt of the earth, they are down to earth, and they are here to make sure that everyone can stay happy and healthy. They support each other wonderfully well.
We've had 3 events, essentially 6 days. We've raised over $14,000. We've got nearly 1,000 members on Facebook. And, you know, next year will be even bigger and better.
We're indebted to all of those people, firstly, for their raising of the awareness of depressive illnesses and mental health, and then secondly, for the financial support that they're able to contribute to our cause.
And I'm just so thankful to the park managers that have been so supportive. We've got some of the best four-wheel drive parks you can imagine, and the whole group, everyone in this group has been really supportive. Without them, none of this would have been possible.
If you are concerned about your mental health or someone else's you know, please check out the Beyond Blue website or give them a call. It's free and the line is open 24/7. And if you'd like to go for a drive with these guys, well, they would love to have you come along. Make sure you check it out. And where else will we finish this story but in a deck chair around a campfire having a yarn with some absolutely fantastic people. And remember, if you're struggling or you know someone that is, don't be afraid to ask for help. It's never far away.
Instead of putting that person down, let's put our hand out and bring that person up.
And talk to your mates, guys.
Yeah. Good on you, Brad.
Yeah. How often do you see your mate giving each other a hug and crying because there's something wrong? Do it. That's what your mates are for.
A show of hands. Who's actually either struggling with mental illness or actually had a friend with suicide or someone in the family? A show of hands. All right? That's 90%, guys. And that's why you're here. I appreciate everybody's support. John, you're an amazing human being, you really are. You really are, mate. You've touched me from the day I met you, from the bottom of my heart, sharing your trials and tribulations.
Thanks, mate.
It means a lot to me.
Thanks, guys. Well done. Cheers.
This program is proudly brought to you by Early Landcruiser Spares.